What's your favorite interview that we've done so far?
Oh, there's so many. Well, I love it all because you get everyone. You've had hot walkers and owners and trainers and grooms and exercise riders. A favorite. Yes, I mean, you name it. Yeah. From the, I mean, you've even had a couple, like, visitors, you know, like you just on the backside gambling, gamblers and whatnot.
If the goats and the cats get caught.
That's right.
They're here serving the purpose.
That's right.
Plus, our riders, most of our grooms and some of our walkers have been with John Kimmel for 20 years. You know, they
that's
just,
special.
and family.
Yeah.
And like Ali's one of our riders, and he also is the colors man in the jocks room. George gallops in the morning as
a valet.
A valet in the afternoon. So
yeah. And you know, what make a good groom in your opinion?
It's hard now because we're on the time clock, so they don't spend as much time as they did in the old days. The old days, groom would be in front of the stall all day long, but now they have to be out by a certain time. But I think just knowing your horse and knowing when something's not right or something, or they're feeling good, and knowing their
personalities, getting to know them as individuals.
Wow.
That's great. That's great.
If you was picking a groom for a job, what's the look that you would look for?
I think,
no, I mean just something that traditional. I'm going to tell you what I think, but
really,
I mean, you know, when in my day, a good groom had his rub rag in his back pocket.
And a hoof
pick. Hoof pick. You know what I'm saying?
Comb.
Those things told
they look like they were working.
Yeah. You know
they look like work.
You know what I mean?
True.
You won't see that.
You had some dirt on your shirt, some straw in your hair.
Do you remember back in the day when they actually had rub rags made out of burlap?
The burlap sacks.
I brought some burlap into the barn and cut it up, and my guys were like, "What is this magic rub rag?" They didn't know what burlap was. They had never seen it. Just never seen it.
I grew up around the Derby Dam barn, so my uncles from South Carolina,
Green,
and just all around. Phipps was right here, Derby Dam. I had some people at Woody Stevens, so I was bouncing around at like 8 years old.
That's awesome.
And then and I just knew how to go anywhere. I could be a tour guide at that time. Take you to any barn in Belmont. At like 10 years old, 𝐕𝐧𝐬𝐼𝐧𝐬𝐼 gave me a job taking care of the ponies, so I was already seasoned now.
Yeah.
At 10, just in the backstretch. But it was a blessing that I was able to learn so much because I was in every barn.
Yeah.
And everybody does something.
Did you go to Aiken
at all? Right.
No, I never went to Aiken.
So Aiken, South Carolina, like Green Tree's barn was special. And every horse had its own shank, its own girth, everything. And it was spotless, and it was generations of people, grooms in those stalls, generations, like their 𝐓𝐴𝐳𝐸,
yeah. Those grooms,
and
a tight shed row. I never was able to get in there because they didn't have hot walkers, remember?
And the stories you hear from everyone, that's fun,
And and these are stories I feel like people resonate with our content because we give a feeling, it's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
start
good feeling.
Thinking about
it's a good feeling.
Make you reminisce a little bit,
Yes.
And that's the beautiful thing. And it was a pleasure talking to you guys.
You guys love what you guys do.
Thank you.
But it's beautiful in here, right? You can sit in.
Oh man, this is a nice spot.
The light comes through. It's magical.
The first duo. So guess what?
Okay, this is the first duo on the podcast.
That's not Big Mo's son, is it? No, you know who I'm talking about.